There. There we go. Sorry about that, chat. I would have talked sooner later, but I got a phone call. But how is everybody doing today? Kind of getting ready on my end. Let's just go ahead and start closing stuff out. There we go. Let's bring you up here. Let's close out of you. There we go. Let's turn the music on in game. There we go. I guess we'll just go ahead and swap over to the other screen. There we go. Whew. But yeah. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Also, I am streaming, right? Yeah, okay, good. For some reason, OBS is doing like weird things on me right now, and I'm just like, OBS, are you working fine? That's that for the time being. I'm close out of Steam. Yeah, because everybody's been playing that new Sonic Team Racing thing. It's a fun game, but I think I'm just kind of burnt out with all racing games right now. Woo. But hopefully everybody is doing well with stuff. Though basically last time we had quite a predicament on our hands and stuff like that. Mainly, one, we basically had to make sure that the Sylphs didn't like summon their primals and stuff like that. Because we don't want to worry about a remove basically just shocking everybody in the whole entire core and stuff like that. Would be very, very interesting. Also, I don't know why OBS is starting to be a little bit wonky right now, but yeah. As for today, we basically got like a number of things I do want to take care of today. Number one being, I want to unlock Sheltron, and as well as unlock the Oath Mastery sort of thing, which I'll get more into that when we unlock it too. But after we're basically done with this, we're basically going back straight to MSQ because I can already tell there's going to be a new primal coming soon. I wonder who it's going to be. Have you earned the right to call yourself a paladin? But how do others treat you? Do you recognize for what you are? Remember, that fancy swordplay and well-polished armor do not make you a paladin. You must be in your heart and strive always to be an exemplar, true Belgian. Once, not that long ago, the Satana Sworn could walk these streets with their heads held up high. When they marched by, the small folks would look upon them with reverence and gratitude. And no one was more respected than my captain, my predecessor. Also, there's dust on my screen. When I saw him, I was still a child. My father had promised me to take me to the local festival, but somewhere he took a wrong turn and became lost and stumbled into a secluded back alley. Luck was not with us, because the next moment we found ourselves in the middle of a riot. Drunken hunters were flinging arrows on the crowd, and we were caught in between them. There was no way out. It was only a matter of time before we could be struck. That's when the captain saved us from our plight. I never seen a sword move so swiftly. It flashed faster than my eyes could follow. In seconds, the hunters were on the ground, fleeing for their lives. The captain was gone in the streets, slicing their heels. Before my father had time to thank him, every day, even today, I can see the captain as he was then, blood on his sword, armor, and personally bright sun. After that, all I ever wanted to be is a paladin. I could practice endlessly with my sword, dreaming of bandits defeated and monsters slain. Even after I became one of the Sworn, the memory of the captain still inspired me. I always wanted to be the first to arrive in the training yard, and the last to leave. And so years passed, and before I knew it, I found myself named Captain of the Satana Swarm. Yet triumph was hollow, because by then, The honor of Satanas' sworn elite, that very thing that has drawn me to the Brotherhood, was a mere vestige. Like the discarded banner of a defeated foe. There were many reasons for the fall, but the loss of Oathkeeper, yes, that was a mortal blow. The sword Oathkeeper was bestowed upon the first captain of Satana Sword by the Sultan of Udal. In time, it became our standard, the symbol of oaths that we have sworn. It was treasured by each new captain and for generations. Possession was proof of the Satana Sworn's command. But then the unthinkable passed. Oathkeeper was stolen by a traitor. It shook our brotherhood to the core. How can we be trusted to protect the Satana Sworn if we can't hold our very symbol of fertility? We have been tarnished, even in the eye of a ruler alike. If the Satana Sworn are to survive, we must find the traitor and recover our Oathkeeper. But the Satana Sworn have grown too weak, and we cannot do it ourselves. We've been forced to recruit outsiders to help us in our cause. I have high hopes for you, my friend. It's great that we asked and you have learned our secrets if you are to succeed. And out of Lenosha, there is yada yada yada. Okay, let's go. Ah, yes, the Oathkeeper. I cannot fast travel there, so we got to... Where's the fastest route? I guess we're just going to camp. I forgot the fucking God! Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to take a long route to get to where we need to go. Oh, wait, no, wait. I've never been to that side of the map, too, so... Oh, boy. Thank God we have mounts. Yes. But the Satana Sworn was basically... Or, not the Satana Sworn. The Oathkeeper was basically a sword that I was really, really looking forward to getting. I'm going to spoil this for you guys right now. Not once. We only see this, the Oathkeeper once, and it does not do anything for us. Let's get on that finger. And I am still disappointed to this day about it. But honestly, the Oathkeeper does look like a pretty good sword and stuff like that, too. And we don't get to see the sword until Heaven's Word. Though I'm kind of wondering if there's like a... I do know that there are two different weapons like that in 14. One of them being the Oathkeeper. But I wonder if there's like a shield variant of it, too, in 14. In general. I'm not too sure if there is or not. Out of the way, Bug. I'm driving... Also, I'm going to do this right now since it's like right here. Yeah, sure, give me across the sea. Basically what this does is going to take me like to the other side of the lake. There we go. So that way I can go ahead and attune to this goddamn aetherite. Also, wow, enemies here are so strong. I can do not forget that. Or I honestly forgot about that. Hello, giant crab. You're the bane of my existence. I also forget. Hello, Linky. How's kinky are you tonight? I'm pretty chill for tonight. Just playing some 14, just doing some stuff. Kind of just talking about Oathkeeper and the Paladin side quest that we're doing right now. Because right now, I am just doing a side quest to unlock some new skills for my Paladin. Which is something very weird for me to do right now because... Oh boy. I hear 7 music. Yeah, it's the motorcycle. It's one of those special motorcycles and stuff. But to kind of get back on topic, the yeah, I cannot talk or think right now. Bow. Huh, that's a curious crystal. But yeah, so I guess I could probably touch about this one because this stuff is brand new because what I'm doing right now is basically the Paladin side quests and stuff like that too, which it happens every 5 levels, and I basically learn like new skills and new weapons and stuff like that too. The thing is, I have not played this game since the original Realm Reborn. So the amount of the amount of skills and stuff that I'm learning right now is kind of all over the place for me right now because at this level, I'm kind of unlocking Sheltron, which Sheltron wasn't introduced until God, I want to say it wasn't introduced until... God, when was Sheltron introduced in this game? Because it's been so... Oh, yeah. I think Sheltron was basically introduced in Heavensward. And basically with the reworks with all the classes and stuff like that, you can basically unlock it at level 35, which I was just like, huh? But still, to this day, it is still a very, very confusing thing. But then again, the extra defense does help too. Though, to be fair, I am still glad about all these sort of things. I've been seeing Linky during Johnny's Romani streams. Wait, really? Sadly, I have not been able to join Romani's like little adventures and stuff like that too. Mainly because with work and stuff like that, just don't really have the time to basically be on that. Unless that was... I mean, it's probably... There's only one Linky, I can already tell you that for sure. Bum, bum. Bum. Also, I still love that little drop right there. But no, like, usually sometimes I usually pop in for Johnny's streams and stuff like that. But, whenever I can, it's always a little treat and stuff like that. It's always nice to surprise folks too, especially when I just come in the middle of the thing. Though, Shadowbringers, oh boy. I do know I am going to spoil something right now for you guys. One fight in particular. One fight. I am going to do my damnedest to basically join and help out for. In Shadowbringers. If you know what it is, then you know. Alright, I might struggle a bit here. Oh yeah, I think these guys are okay. We're going to take you out of here. But, yeah, quite literally, so... Turn down this game audio just a smidge for myself. Alright, you come over here. Don't be the range guy. Come on, come over here. Oh no, I'm behind a tree. You can't hit me. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But yeah, so quite literally, ever since the original Realm Reborn, there has been so much more changes to these classes and stuff like that, where you basically unlock skills at random intervals and stuff, to the point where it just gets crazy. Are you kidding me? Another one? Can't hear you. Nope, I'm behind a tree. You have to come over here and fight me. That's right. Thank you. Yeah, because honestly, I believe at this part, you would have basically gotten Spirits Within whenever you unlock it for this class and stuff like that. Or no. You want to know what you unlock at level 35? I'm just now remembering. You unlock Sword. Oh my god. I might be struggling here for a bit. Remember, arms like slow them down, so you basically can kind of breathe a little bit. But yeah, you basically unlock Sword Oath. And before your actual tank stance. So, I bet you're probably wondering, what does Sword Oath does for a paladin? Well, for one, it basically enhances the ability to do DPS and damage for paladins. That's great. But here's the thing. If you're trying to tank, you're going to need Shield Oath, or Iron Will as it's called right now. Because at the time, if you wanted to get get the most amount of aggro generation, you basically have to have Shield Oath on. But back then, you want to know what level you had to unlock Shield Oath on? Level 45. So you basically get more damage at like level 35, and then you have to wait 10 more levels to unlock the ability to become a proper tank to basically keep aggro as a pallet or as a tank in general and stuff like that. It was such a crazy thing that they did that they didn't change it until fucking... I think it was until Stormblood where people can basically unlock Shield Oath first and then unlock Sword Oath first or second. Or no. The thing is, they moved around so many like times where you basically unlock certain skills at, where if you wanted to basically be a proper paladin and stuff like that, you had to wait until like level 45 before you can actually take stuff and stuff like that. Either way, because every other class is ripping aggro off of you, and you just gotta keep spamming flash and flash and flash and flash. It was such a crazy time for paladins. It was not really fun sometimes, especially when you had that one DPS who was just going so fucking hard to the point where you just basically like, hey man, calm it down. I'm trying to keep aggro. Where you're trying to provoke. And even they had to implement a area-wide provoke called Prominence, I think it's called. Oh my god, what is the name of that skill? But yeah, there was a AoE provoke that you basically had to use like every time that you lose aggro and stuff like that. It was so crazy. Ah, well done. You've taken the skills I taught you and made it your own. I do not have a word for your... I still do not have a word of the trader of the society, but I will inform you the moment I do. Continue training. Alright, cool. But yeah, we basically, at this level, we unlocked Sheltron. Which Sheltron wasn't introduced until Heavensward. Which, don't get me wrong, Sheltron is a very, very good ability and stuff like that. Oh, right. And this is another thing that they basically added on to Heavensward. Though, was it... Hang on. When was the job gauge, basically, launched for this game? I can spell gauge right. G-E-E. Okay, yeah. So we didn't get the job gauge until Heavensward. So, yeah. I think we didn't get Sheltrod until Stormblood. My bad. We didn't get the gauge until Stormblood and stuff like that, so yeah. But basically what Sheltron does... Or no! Wait. I'm conflicting ideas, because originally, Sheltron costed MP to basically use back in the day. Now it uses something from the job gauge, which is something right here, which I can finally talk about. Which, I'm going to put that right there, so that way it's always right there on screen. But basically what the job gauge basically does is certain classes that you're basically playing as will start to have a little gauge that basically shows up. For Paladin, every time we basically use a GCD and stuff like that, we unlock like 5 GCD to basically go towards our GCD skills and stuff like that. For this sake, it'll be Sheltron. So after we basically do like enough damage and stuff like that, we basically get an ability to get some more defense for all of our attacks and stuff like that. If you are basically running dungeons or basically doing like a trial or any kind of fights and stuff like that, you always want to pair Sheltron with one of your cooldowns. Unless you think that the weakest is going to be attacked, then all you really need is Sheltron. But other than that, though, we basically got the ability to have more gauge and stuff like that. So on our screen. But I guess with that, I need more Vesper Bay tickets. I really don't want to go all the way back. I do. I'm just going to use a ticket. But yeah, this is basically my Paladin screen in a nutshell, because after this, Paladin doesn't really get major changes to Captain Pichu. But Paladin does not get any changes to their class until probably Stormblood. Because with Stormblood, you basically unlock the ability to do magical attacks, which is something I am very happy about, too. Or no, wait, you can still do some magical stuff in Heavensward, but it's like super limited. Hey, Tatar. But it's still like crazy and fun stuff to do. Like I said, we'll get to it when we get to it. But for right now, it's Thancred. Hey, Thancred. I say let's go ahead and move on with the plots. Man, I need to shave. Hey, Mephilia. While you're away tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends from the Sylphs. An individual fitting Laha Brea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. The sightings comes in the wake of this series of mysterious deaths in the same safe area. My instincts tells me that is our men involved. I would have to continue your investigation where you left off. 12th Willen, we will pick up Laha Brea's trails much more. Narxa can flourish with the details. Pray speak and take it from there. Are we going back to the goddamn Sylphs? Okay, good. Oh my god, the Sylphs are gonna kill me with their language. But other than that, though, hopefully everybody's doing pretty good. Happy Labor Day for everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a nice little day off. Though for me, honestly, I was debating about taking the day off, but what I usually like to do every Monday morning is basically get some laundry done. But as soon as I went to go get my laundry done, I just found out the laundromat is closed. Oh my god. Waking One is investigating Sinister One. Then this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking Ones in the Sonic Crustorium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Mandrit had encountered with a scary Master One. The Masked One is certainly a Sinister One. Walking One should go speak with the Digging One Midorad. Digging One is to be found in Fog Grow Flout in North Shroud. I thought we were done with the Zilfs. I'd never been to this part, so... Okay, so we're going to go to Gridania, and then we're going to go out that way. Thank God I have a lot of money in my pockets. I don't know, chat. What's probably your favorite, like, most, like, fake language you guys ever heard of? Again, we need to go to North Shroud. North Shroud it is. Welcome to North Shroud. Right! Okay. So, something to note. This was a part of an update that happened just recently. So, about a few weeks ago, there was a big update or I think it was about a month ago, I believe. There was an update to the field of region, or the field of view you can basically look at and stuff like that, too. Because you see that big old tower right there? You wouldn't be able to see it from here. Jesus Christ, they actually made that so noticeably huge. Holy cow. Yeah, there's just been a lot of upgrades and stuff like that to the game. Including a lot of indefinite fields, chat bubbles, and a bunch of other stuff, too. I should probably get on out. Let's go. But we'll be dealing with that later. Oh, trust me. That's going to be one of the things we're going to be taking care of. As well as a number of other things, too. Good God. So every time I come back to these old places, there's always a bunch of new stuff that's just basically added to the game. Always a good time. Fly, bird. I want you to fly. Why won't you fly? And here we are in North Shroud. This is probably one of the most busier places to be at most of the time. Hello. Nope. Get out of there. Tuning. And a toad. I think we almost got all the places in A Realm Reborn, so we should be good. Oh, God. Hello, I'm here. Hello, Medroy. Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I'll look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Hey, buddy. Let me just soothe you, buddy. Yeah. You okay there, buddy? It's okay. Here, have a drink on me, buddy. Oh, you're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true. But that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can recount what I saw without losing it. It was just an ordinary day. I was just heading back to the float when I just noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man grabbed head and toed of black. He was a hideous fiend in tow. A winged creature that was an eyeball and a jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dare. To see the corpse of a woman, one glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away the masked man was the minion of Athal, came to claim her soul in his realm. What? You're investigating this same masked man? In that case, we'll help you whenever we can. Aye, anything to ensure the sufferers Medra Hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. It's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to help him repay for comforting me. I just gave you some booze, dude. You're losing it. And oh, right! I forgot what's coming up next! The first of many dungeons. So here's what we know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only scale skin, known as a Liz, can inflict such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing their finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer is that simple. For the sake of the thoroughness, we will look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 creatures and see what... Okay. I guess I'll go fight some monsters now. Gotta be pretty easy to do all this sort of thing. Thank God we have the bike. Oh, man. But, yeah, hopefully everybody's been enjoying the whole new Sonic Cross Worlds and games and stuff like that. I've been hearing a lot of people saying a lot of good things about it, which I'm good to hear and stuff like that. It's just, I would play it more, but honestly, I'm just kind of burnt out of racing games right now. Oh, here they are. Alright, let's take out the Rizzler. Or Zizzler. Thank God we're over-leveled. So these guys don't hurt me too much. No, to be fair, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a mount of this creature yet. I feel like we did, but I just probably kind of forgot about that sort of thing. Oh yeah, you can kind of see right there in the middle where my gauge is kind of 45 right now. Just means I've done enough damage. Or I think it's auto attacks. Yeah, it's auto attacks. Where I can basically use Sheltron, which allows me to do this. Give me a temporary shield, which basically reduces damage. Ain't much, but it still reduces damage. And if you're basically running high-end content and stuff like that, it will significantly help you out, too. Yeah, any kind of damage reduction will always be a good thing. Even if it's small or big. But you don't want to keep spamming a whole lot, because you only got a finite of it. And if you waste all of your resources, then your healers and other people are going to get mad at you. Oh boy. Still reminds me of the days where I would just waste all my resources and all that. Which I guess I could probably talk about this too, because that's also another thing that I've been kind of remembering about this game. Was like when I started the game, I would just constantly like go into dungeons and I'll just pop everything I have. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, nothing. Oh, multiple quests. Alright, so right here, we're just kind of investigating as well as doing special events and stuff like that. So, nothing really too much, so I'm just going to kind of gloss over a little bit. Using items on areas. That is a new thing that they added. Originally, back in the day, you had to go into your items, you had to go into your key items thing, and you had to do it from there. Nowadays, you got a special button right here on the screen that basically does all the work for you. You kids have it lucky, I tell you what. I should probably head down here. Woo! Ow. Yeah, it looks like we got a couple folks helping each other out. It's always nice to see, like, groups of folks kind of help each other out. Though, to be fair, it's kind of nice for me to do this by myself for a little bit, because honestly it has been a bit since I've actually done, like, MSQ stuff or any kind of, like, job progression thing by myself, too, because usually whenever I do content like this, it's always the day of. And there's just always crowds of people just kind of shout and be like, oh yeah, just do this, oh yeah, do that, and stuff like that. Like, it was like a great way for a community to come together. Whew, nowadays, you don't really get to see that stuff too often. Mainly because everybody's just like, point A, point A, B, point A, point B, every time. Which I get that, but at the same time, kind of miss the old days where you basically have groups of people kind of running around doing their things. It was such a fun time. Explosion! Give me a crystal. Oh, why does it take so long? I'm not a gatherer. Why Why is that rock just like that? Okay. We're gonna grab this. Yeah. But I'm about to say there, this part in the game is going to be really, really slow. As you can probably tell by the interactions of the crystals that we're gathering right now. I say if you can make it through this part as well as the next part as well, then this game is going to tremendously start getting a lot better for you too. Especially when you start going into Heaven's Word as well as other expansions as well too. Because there's just so much this game has to offer, but you gotta put the training wheels on the first timers, you know? Which I think that's understandable. Because whenever you're kind of just starting out and stuff like that, you gotta basically give them a roll. Let's be like, hey, you gotta climb, hey, you gotta do all this sort of thing, you gotta collect these things, you gotta defeat a certain number of enemies. You basically gotta have that whole JRPG sort of thing too. Which most JRPGs always have that little middle section which takes so fucking forever to do. Oh! There's no promising leads in the murderers. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer's so at large. Judging by your furious brows, I take it the sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I've been pondering my encounters, uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt it was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's possible that I could have mistaken it so distinct for a creature in the bed, right? But you and I were miles apart. How could we both see that precisely at the same time? Most of our adventure, what's more, our adventurer friend had a run-in with the bayonet at the very spot you claim to see the finished eyeball. Isn't that right? There might be an explanation. I saw an eyeball with wings. I could have wagered an apple tart on it. Ooh, apple tarts, that sound pretty good. Are we serious? Better, but listen. Mayhaps it may be the mysterious. It might be making it out. There's no reason that we couldn't be. Gods, of course. There must be more than one of those buggers. Ah, that's so obvious. But then that means, since we've been repeated sightings of these fiends, there must be more victims that have yet being discovered. Gulp. I do believe we're out of the depths. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Well, I burn to know the truth, but some things are best left unknown. At least you have forgotten. It was a rocky area to the west I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The servants there should be pleased for any information that pertains to security of the region. Yeah, we should probably inform the police about this, because if there's an eyeballs and monsters and stuff like that, we probably should take it out. Oh no, I guess we're just gonna go ahead. Alright, cool. Let's get on the motorcycle. But no, I could have sworn this quest took so much longer. Oh, yeah. So I remember this quest right here, too. Why I remember it was being so long. Two factors. One, there was a lot of other players who were also trying to do the same thing, too. Two, basically all the players would be basically attacking the Sids. And the amount of times that you fight the Sids, they take so long. That's a floating eye corpse. I'm gonna wait till my HP gets back. Hello, ma'am. Oh, it's a floating eye. That's a floating eye. Nope. That's right. Get fucked. Alright, hello, person. Wait, I have a corpse on me? This body was supported, so it's been defiled in more ways than one. Ugh. Ah, yes. The winged eyeballs. I could have sworn I had that mount. Oh well. Cool. I wish I could be flying. I wish I could be flying right now. Hello, sir. I bring you a body. Greetings, adventurer. Is something now to miss? Yeah, here's a flower. I love how they basically make bodies into like flowers and stuff like that. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been spotted in Central Shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature any sights. Sightings of the winged eyeballs are common enough. The creatures appear to be moving bodies, but to what end? What can say? The victims have all been young women. All their faces and all are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of a button engraved with a lily motif. That's the very same object that was found upon another victim. A family sigil or some kind of organization, perhaps. Either way, I dare hope to find this will prove a pivotal in solving the murders. Right! I forgot about this part. The Seeker of the White Lily. I would have you hold on to the Lily button. You need to continue your investigation. While it still isn't a strictly procedure to trust the key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself to be reliable and resources in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on with your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may want to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Memoni. Perhaps you can. Perhaps someone in their vast network of contacts will shed some light upon a signal. Right, because okay, I am starting to remember this area too, because technically I'm over level for this right now with the level 35 cap and stuff like that, but this was basically before you're able to unlock your jobs and stuff like that too. So what's going to be coming up will be basically the test of like your true skills and stuff. Also, who am I taking this to? Oh yeah, okay, I know who I'm taking this to. Thank God Sprint is a free action they use without TP usage. But yeah, I forgot about these levels being like the low 30s and stuff like, or the high 20s and low 30s. But basically, they are there to test you on your stat. What do you give? I don't know. We're gonna skip that for now. Good day, Dinky. By your grim expression, I suspect you're here for scones and herbal tea. Yeah, I get this button right here. Can you check it out? Well, if it is a lovely little button, engraved in its exquisite arson level quality, I would say. Where did you find this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyways, I'm afraid I do not recognize the Lily sigil. You have to find the answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. Hey, Sin, how's it going? I have this button here. You want to check it out? It's a cool little button. Oh, God! Chat, we're going to do this another day. We're going to do this another day. We're going to do that another day. We're going to do that another day. No, I'm not going to do that right now. Nope, 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 nope. We're going to do that another day. Hey, Bernadette. Yeah, have you seen this button? Seems to be a matter of a decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the old families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I certainly saw the white lily as a recurrent theme in Gridania culture. Blah, 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 blah. You don't know. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, so I think we should probably go this way. Well, hopefully you guys are having a nice day and stuff like that. Though, to be fair, that quest line is basically the quest line that basically starts Palace of the Dead. Which, Palace of the Dead was basically introduced in the late parts of A Realm Reborn, or was it during Heaven's Word and stuff like that? It's basically a way for certain classes to kind of level up too, so that way they can try out new classes without having to worry about like the level cap and stuff like that. But we are going to take care of that at least another day. Also, I forgot I can teleport stuff or teleport around. Yeah, this is going to be one of those boring streams today where I just talk to myself all day. Hello, sir. I have a button. You want to check out this button? It's a White Lotus button. Here you go. Alright, let's just keep asking around. Someone's got to know where this button leads to. So you want to be a Lancer. So you want to be a leather worker. I cannot wait to start getting some other classes unlocked too, because I'm not going to be unlocking like a bunch of classes. for my particular playthrough. Well, looks like I'm friends with the scholar here. Hello, sir. Do you know of this button? Do not believe we're acquainted. Pray, lead me to my thoughts. Yeah, here's a button, dude. The sigil of the Dark family. How could you claim this be a possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman, her face has been married away. I feared as much. I can no longer form ignorance. I shall now relieve to you the truth of the deaths. On one condition. You must promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Wait, so you know what's going on? I forgot about this dungeon. I was once a maidservant in the employee of the oldest and proudest families in Redania, the Dark. During that time, I had the honor of waiting on Lady Anamini, mistress of the household. Fair as summer as she was, and possessed of a heart that befriended out of her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Then my lady escaped with her life. Death may have well been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her discarded face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, the lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer gifts. None among us knew where they came from. These masked men, but my lady believed they would help her regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew more and more grotesque by the end of the day. Eventually, there was a day when my lady bound one to her handmaids to her bed and proceeded to destroy the poor girl's face. Suffice to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of the body. I performed the dreadful task as obedient servant as I was, but when the time came for me to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmares I would witness. So I left the Hakatara Manor, my home for nigh half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Anne has been. One cannot yet weep forever. I endeavor to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I resolve never to speak of my experience until you speak before me. My lady's madness must end, least the more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you now at the Hakatara Manor, east edge of the Central Guard. Now go now, do what must be done. God, I forgot about this quest line in this dungeon right here too. But this is basically the first dungeon that is basically a true test of your abilities, because as a gladiator and stuff like that, this will be the last dungeon you basically would have to go through and stuff. And there's a lot of things you basically have to take into effect when going to this dungeon, because this was the first dungeon that required you to handle multiple ads at one time. Allow you to basically go off in many directions, have to find secure keys and stuff like that too. Like, this was one of those dungeons that, hey, we're taking off the training wheels now, it's time for you to start doing your own things and stuff like that too. You need to learn to keep aggro, we need to learn to do that sort of things too, because this was the part of the game where if you did not know how to basically keep aggro or deal damage or heal and stuff like that, you're going to be seeing a lot of dead bodies here soon too, because they start upping the damage as well as upping the amount of times that you can get hit, how many times you can keep aggro and stuff like that too. But again, if you're already level 30, you already had your jobstone, stuff like that, that's fine. But if you went to this fight without your jobstones, as well as other things, you are probably going to get talked down to by other classes. Also, I'm going to play. I don't need to be here. Because I remember getting to this part right here, and I would basically join this dungeon for a few times and stuff like that, and most times people would leave, and I didn't understand what was going on until one day there was a fellow player who basically told him, like, oh, you need to get your soul stone. I'm like, what the heck's a soul stone? And he basically told me, he's like, hey, do you want to become a paladin? I'm like, yeah, I want to become a paladin. Well, you need to unlock your job stone so that way you can unlock more skills and stuff like that too. So basically, when I did those sort of things, it was pretty much a good time. Hey, Rick. But yeah, welcome to the Manor Gate. The level 30 dungeon, if I remember correctly, or 28. The Hakatet Manor, now accessible. You know what? Nah, I'll do it with other players. Oh yeah, it was level 28 when this dungeon happened, because it was literally like, hey, you got your job stone? Alright, we'll make this place better. If you didn't have your job stone, it'd be a lot harder. And now we wait. Yeah, this time I'm probably just going to go with a bunch of randos and stuff like it too, because originally this place usually took like 20 to 30 minutes to complete. Nowadays it takes like 10 to 15 minutes. Mainly because you just got to know the routes and stuff like that. And since I'm the tank, they can't pull ahead of me too, so yeah, that was fun. But my god, I still remember the old days of Hakatet Manor. It was such a dreadful mess of crazy stuff that's going on. We gotta kill a woman. I'm gonna check one thing real quick. Chat. Give me 1 second. I feel like my thing is about to pop up here in a bit. Lally-ho. Hey, Ars Ray. Or hey, Ray. I don't know why I said Ars Ray. Hey, Ray, how's it going? Basically, we unlock the new Hakatet Manor and stuff like that too, so we're just kind of waiting for this place to kind of fill out too. Been a great time. And just got into talking about like random stuff that's been going on too, because I honestly forgot about this part of the game, and quite literally the level 30 hill that a lot of people are facing. Hey, Fina, how's it going? Yeah, if you guys want to join in, I'm on the Hyperion server and stuff like that on Primal. But yeah, we're basically about to do Hakatet Manor, so this is going to be fun to do. Oh god, I forgot this place too. A lot of flying eyeballs here too. Kind of wish they can get rid of them too, because honestly, I would love to live here. This would be a nice little secluded area. Got yourself a little garden there. Got a bunch of flying eyeballs. Even got a little pond here you can probably fish out of. Is this a fishable spot? Tomorrow is starting the next part of the relic time. Oh yeah, yeah. I honestly forgot that there was a new relic step coming out so recently too. Because I thought it'll be for at least another couple of weeks, so I guess tomorrow I'm probably going to just be doing that. I'll probably... I think I have enough tonestones just to unlock it just in case too, so probably I might get like a new Viper weapon for fruit and stuff and just call it a day, because I don't feel like doing anything else. Hello, cat. I love you, Sith doll. Or cat she doll, or whatever it's called. Man, I do not remember the tank rolls being so long. I thought this would be the first one that I get the SQ on. Hey. Though to be fair, also another thing that's coming out tomorrow is Cosmic Exploration, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically crafting and gathering, but in space. They'll probably... I guarantee you that the next step for tomorrow is going to be more fake grinding. I guarantee it. I flipping guarantee it that you basically have to collect like 4 orbs. Be like, alright, we basically have the power of each element. Oh god. Or no, probably 6 elements, because god forbid we gotta do more grinding and stuff. Though I can't wait for like the new like Palace of the Dead or Deep Dungeon sort of thing. Yeah, the next Deep Dungeon, that is probably going to be like my go-to thing. I'm probably going to be taking care of in the next couple months too. Though I need to go back and do more of the Rika Orthos and stuff like that too, because I would really love to get that title, the Once and Future King. We hope the next step is not going to be as painful as the last rock step. Oh, come on! It was Fate grinding. We all love fate grinding in these games. We gotta go back to old areas of the games and get special items. Alright, cool. Thank Bob. But yeah, fate grinding goes. Oh, it's a fun time. Welcome to the Hakate Manor. The first real test of your abilities to do dungeons. Oh, cool. Someone with the ultimate weapon. But yeah, easy area. Oh, and I don't get to use Sheltron. Cool. And the first dungeon that you basically do a lot of fruits for. Yep. Yeah. I honestly forgot about that too, because this is... Turn it down just a smidge on my end too, so that way I can hear you guys. But yeah, this is basically one of the first few dungeons that, back in the day, you would have to do a lot of things. Oh. Because like I said, this was before... This was before the new updates where you basically had to unlock 2 jobs to unlock everything. Because back in the day, if you wanted to become a paladin, you had to level up White Mage to basically be able to unlock these sort of jobs and stuff like that too. It's why it took me so fucking long to do this dungeon in the first place too, because... Oh! Right! Yeah. So, quite literally, back in the day, you had to level up side jobs for your classes and stuff like that too to unlock other abilities too. So with Paladin, you basically had to unlock unlock Conjurer to a certain level, and then with like Warrior, you basically had to get Gladiator. For Monk, you had to get Dragoon. For so on and so forth, you basically had to get like so many other classes too. And the one thing that absolutely sucked above all else is the ability Swift Cast. If you wanted to unlock the ability to Swift Cast all of your skills and stuff like that, you had to unlock Black Mage. And you only get Swift Cast at that time until level 30, or no, level 45. And I do have to let you know. Oh, wait, you get it. Yeah. And I do want to let you know, it's just like, nowadays, Swiftcast is like one of the basic things you can basically have in a White Mage. But back then, if you wanted to basically have White Mage on your classes and stuff like that too... Hang on. There we go. Yeah, because White Mage had to basically... You had to level up Black Mage up until a certain point. And then for Dragoon and Monk, if you wanted to do like the max DPS, you also had to get Bard up to level 38, if I remember correctly. Which Bard, oh god, if you want to talk about a class that takes a lot of time and practice for, the class was so much. Oh man, the old days of 14 was crazy. Though I would say, like, doing the other jobs and stuff like that, it was fine, but I would rather not be in, like, progression locked behind other stuff too. Also, here's the first boss. It's just a succubus. We all love our succubuses. No. I honestly forgot, like, okay. Cool. Also remember that you can silence stuff, you can also kick stuff in the balls. Basically in PSO2, Episode 5 added the hero class, which required reaching level 80 for 2 of the 3 classic jobs. So example, level 80 for a melee class is like a level 80 for a tech class. Ooh boy. Yeah, Yep, it's like this in this game. Or it used to have been like this for this game. Hey, I should probably eat some food. I like some chili. There we go. The K Lion Garnet. Oh, cool. Woo! Fight like benders! Right! Oh, God. What are you doing, healer? What are you doing, healer? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Healers don't have much of a range. That's not been altered in PSO2 Classic because the Sega is no longer doing stuff with that game anymore in terms of content changes. Oh, boy. You hate to see it. Wait, don't you get like Cure 2 and Cure 3 at this level? Cool. I'm so glad Mr. Ultimate's here, because now things are going to be just so much easier for this. Though I bet these guys are probably like, oh, thank God this guy knows what he's doing. Because I've actually had tanks and stuff like that, or they were just the absolute worst. Yeah. Always remember, Arm's Length is a very nice cooldown that you can basically do when doing big pulls like that, too. It will tremendously help the healers, especially if they, like... Because in the chat, they basically said, like, hey, you can ease up on the sort of things like that, too. That's why I'm not doing big as pulls I used to be. In terms of Phantasy Star Online stuff, Sega is currently focused on PSO2 New Game Plus, or NGS, Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, and I'm about to say there, it's just like, oh yeah, this new game is going to be super nice, don't need anything else. Let's not update the other classic games and stuff like it too, which I'm going like, why would you just forget about your other games? Because I would assume like that game was like one of their prominent games in Japan. If it's doing well enough, that's getting an international release. Because okay, so I do want to let you know, I have played PSO2. To be fair, that PSO2 Classic is held together by duct tape and hope and prayers. That is true, that is true. I think it's this one here. Yeah. Unlock the door. God damn it. Alright, so, you want to know a little trick with this? If you are good enough, you can actually you can skip this encounter. And by good enough, I mean you could basically, if they're looking the other way, you can just open up the door, grab the key, and just get out. Because this is one of those dungeons where it'd be like, oh yeah, they're looking the other way, so yeah. So yeah, I don't blame Sega for wanting to do... Well, isn't PSO2 New Genesis basically PSO2, but just on drugs and stuff like that? Just a lot better version of it, out of curiosity. Open the door, get on the floor, it's time for me to come in and knock down the jester. Yeah, oh boy. Cool. Again, very, very glad that I know what to do. What if this is a sword? Oh, that is so draining. Dude, why am I so low health? Well, massively overhauls PSO2 engine. Ah, okay. Can I just kick you in the balls? Oh, cool. Cool. And do not forget the bloody parchment. Do not forget the bloody parchment. We need this sort of thing. And I'm very glad that they added the etherical flow right there, too. Because originally, back in the day, you had to either do one of two things. One, you had to walk all the way back up here. Or two, you had to teleport in return. It's still the same engine. Ah, okay. Just the code is less spaghetti, I guess. That's true. Which I feel like that's probably going to be happening in the future of 14, whenever they're just like, you know what? Let's just make a Final Fantasy 14 2.0, or 14 0.2 or something like that. Oh, hang on, we got a cutscene. I never noticed that white lily on the door. My lady, there's someone here for you. I keep thinking there's going to be some words that pops up on the screen. Oh yeah, alright, meet Lady Anamene. We gotta go kill her. Though this fight has been significantly changed like 6 times. I'm just gonna say that for right now, to kind of change the topic for a little bit. So, this fight had so many different mechanics in it. And this fight has been completely redone so many times. Originally in the game, that little guy right there, who just spawns there in the center, he will basically be targetable, and you had to do like a lot of attacks with him. And all that sort of thing. So that was fun. 2, there will be 4 orbs that basically pop up in the corners of the arena. And they will basically try to... Oh. Hello. Nope. Alright, okay, so that one. I can't stun that one, guys. I tried my best. But it seems to have nothing. But yeah, this dojo was so crazy back in the day. There is next to nothing to do in the game. In PSO, yeah. Oh my god, the first instance of a tank buster that I never get to see. Level up! And now I do my funny little thing. That sucks to hear. With PSL2 and stuff like that too, it's just always not a good sign and stuff like that. Ooh. You can keep it. You can keep it. You can keep it. Yeah, sure. About that. Well, and that was Hakate Manor, a dungeon I honestly forgot all about. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the aspiration spirit that quickened it to its life. Oh my god, you're La Habrea! It's a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It's no ordinary mortal who can acquire the one crystal light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and to that strength that is the light that is drawn. Heidelin chooses well. I pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. I'll fight you! Alas, we came here not to play, but to take measure of your strength for Master La Brea. That task now accomplished, we may take our leave of you. Fucking fight me, bitch! I can take you! Fare you well, Bringer of Light. Bringer of Light? Well, the deed is... Hey, Ray. Always happens when I come out of these dungeons sometimes. Also, I'm already level 37. Holy cow. I am just getting faster and faster these level ups, too. Oh, wait. I did get... Oh, you know what happens after this. Okay. Oh, Gridania, take me to there. But no, fucking... I honestly would love to go back and play PSO2. Or PSO1 in general, because that's a game I had a lot of memories back in the day, especially on the GameCube version and the PC version. Because with the PC versions, one of my buddies found a way to hack the game where it changed the character model, and basically we would play as like Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and stuff like that too. I wonder how he's doing. You have returned. What sights await you within the manor? What is Lady Amatius? You must tell me all. I killed your master, or mistress. So she went as far as to consult with the devils. What I have done won't prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know whether or not the masked men you encounter are the same pair that my first lady astray. It was plain that the same vile brood, should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you'll visit upon them tenfold the woe that you brought upon the others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence already, I know I'm not many innocent young women to die on unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, though misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I did a lot of bad shit. Alright, cool. Manphilia! This guy did a lot of bad things. Peace. Yeah, basically he's sad because he did a lot of bad things. Also, ow, my finger. Ow, ow, ow. But now I think we start progressing towards the next part of the game. Which, after this part, we're back in the day. God, I keep saying this so many times today. But no, like, this is the part where the game starts getting a little bit faster with this content, too. Because during that little part right there is literally, hey, you had to literally stop what you're doing, go back, level up another class to a certain level. Especially for Conjurer, I think you had to get to at least like 30 or 25 to unlock the ability to do that sort of thing. Or no! You had to unlock the ability... You had to unlock multiple jobs to get to this part right here too, because in order to basically become a paladin, you had to unlock White Mage. To unlock White Mage, you had to basically get Black Mage, and so far and so far, and so on and so on and stuff. Or no, you had to get certain classes to certain levels and stuff like that too. I think all the classes had to be at least like level 25. And you're already level 30 at this point, too. So you basically had to stop at level 30, go back, start leveling a new class up to like 25, or hey, just say fucking go all the way to 30 so that we don't have to worry about this again. Unlock the secondary classes you need for that job, and then you can finally progress with the story. Hakatate Manor is literally the wall that a lot of new players back in the old Realmborn days would say they're either going to be like, oh, I'm so frustrated for all this grinding that I have to do just to unlock one class, to get through one dungeon, as well as have a better time and stuff like that, too. Because people back then used to gatekeep a lot of other players, too. Because if you did not have your job stone by the time of the next quest and the next primal that we're going to be fighting here after a while, they're going to boot you out of that party, or they're just going to leave and just find a new party, because you should have your soul crystal at that point too, because this was the early days of 14 where if you did not have that soul crystal, you're not going to be joining parties, you're not going to be doing anything. People are willing to help you level those classes, but it was a mountain you had to climb for that sort of thing, and we're already past that little mountain area to stuff like that too. Like, God, it was such a weird time back in that time. But where I'm obviously going to try to level up every class and every job and stuff like that too. I knew it was going to be something that I have to take care of one of these days, so quite literally during MSQ I had to just immediately stop, go back, level another class like level 25, and then there you go. Hey, Manphilia. Can you finally talk? I'm so tired of talking. Welcome back, Linky. Full glad I'm going to see you safely return. Tell me, how did you fare on your journey to 12 Woods? I saw two guys! Two Halabras minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own administration? The devil taunts us. It is beyond doubt. Then the Ascians has begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of their approaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few and protected in the realm against this threat unaided. We must need to alert the three nations to the presence of the elusive enemy, and recommend they heighten their vigil. There's no shortage of misery in this world that the Ascians might exploit. We have a enormous struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what we may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost of hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information that's available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be filled, and I'll summon the others. Whew! God, that's a lot of talking for me. There we go. So the next step is finally going to be the next step that we've been wanting to do after an hour and a half. Thank God I can take a break. Skeletons!
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
I can finally stop talking and let them talk for a little bit.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
God, I forgot about the Realm Reborn voice acting.
A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa has reawakened Titan.
Oh boy!
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstroms kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Pay attention to the story. Stop worrying about his necklace.
We know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
So we're going to fight Primal?
Avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Fuck it, we'll do it. I'm already this far in.
So you will accept?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa without your Stola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support.
Who's that funny man to the left? Or to your right?
Send word to the students of Baldesium and Alfino if you would.
Say the funny words, funny man.
Paparino, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
Thumbs up.
You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward.
Awesome.
provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Whoa, so now that we are... Speaking of Verbose is too difficult. Speaking verbose is too difficult for that VA. That is true, because I think at the time, the VA for that point didn't know a cent of word about what the fuck was going on. They basically hired the current voice actor of Unending J, and he does a fantastic job with that voice acting. Okay, oh, the like a bit. Oh, I forgot about the little like here. Oh god, we are going to do this. Or actually, you know why I'm lagging? There we go, fixed it. All right. There's a special event going on right now. Which usually, most of the special events usually happens here in Limsa or... special events usually happens in Limsa, Udal, and Gridania. Surprised they don't ever go to the other areas. Have you rolled the light yet? Not yet. But we killed a woman who was basically haunted. Hey, Maribel. Thank you, High Commander. You can leave the rest to me. We killed a woman. What the fuck, Mickey? She was possessed, okay? She had... Her maidsman, or guardsman, wanted me to kill her, so I did the job, and then we found some men in black robe. They were like, shit, alright, well, we just wanted to measure your test. We didn't want to kill you. It was the men in black, I swear. I swear. And now we have to start worrying about Titan. Luminia, who just filed disagreement to file a slot. Yeah, so basically the reason why the kobolds are basically attacking the people of Limsa and Leminza is because Limsa and Leminza actually draw the first blood and their attacks and stuff like that. So they have the right to be pissed and angry about the pirates and stuff like that too, because originally when Limsa was... By the way, I'm just summarizing everything that's going on right here. But back in the day, before Limsa was basically abolished, or made by their own city and stuff like that, the pirates of Limsa basically took to these lands here and basically said, these lands are ours, fuck you, and starting massacring the kobolds, as well as the kobolds and the Shahagan. Which Shahagan are like the sea people of the world too. And as they basically kind of grew older and stuff like that too, they basically just like realized like, hey, what we did was a bad thing, but we are wanting to make amends for all that sort of thing too. And all that sort of thing too, which where they've been so crazy on summoning primals and stuff like that too, they basically have lost like all meaning of like peace and stuff like that too, and they're trying to start up that big old war between the Limsa and kobolds and the Shiaga and stuff like that too. As we progress through the story, the actual plot of this actually does get a lot more deep and stuff like that too. So please look forward to it. Hi. Nothing like the seaside, the hills, to basically make me enjoy the sea. But other than that, though, I think it's mainly it for the plot for that whole entire part. Because, again, the history of Limsa was basically brought together by all sorts of crazy stuff. I wish I could just, like, drive these guys and just hit them and be like, oh yeah, just knock them off the road. These guys are harmless as they are. I really wish they put a goddamn crystal here. Oh, it's in here. Oh, this guy! Oh, God. Oh, chat, you are in for a surprise. Lay down your burn some. Come dry paint with me. Have a good glide on time. Find your last of 3. You want to say something, Ventura? Best keep staring. You want to know about the company heroes? Ah, hell's price of bleeding fame. Can't a mill in peace no more. Still seeing as you come. This dude, yep. Still seeing as you come all this way. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Torm was the company's best axeman. Now, what's that you want to know? You can tell this guy's an asshole because he's a chocobo tattoo. Tells from the Titus Slayer. Or Titus Slayer. Oh, chat, here we go. So you want to hear the tale of the company heroes, best in the primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean the old bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if only if you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him 3 days and nights, we did. We grumbling with every step Titus took, and he took a hit with the boy, and it felt like cannonballs like the guts. Yeah, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero. I have you know, the people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret Texas beat old Titus. Yes. Well, too bad, because I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that made a nest by the windmill south of here? You do that, then we'll talk. This motherfucker! This motherfucker is a fucking dick. Thank you, Ray. But no, like, fucking... I'm kind of glad he's in this game, too. But dear God, it was such a fucking hilarious part for this sort of thing. Because this is right after the whole, like, events and stuff like that. Oh, it's rats! And these rats are really weak. Alright, come on. Just die, you stupid rats. Kick you, rat. Alright, that's good. Alright, we killed the fucking... Whoop. Rat King! Ah, shit! My head's hurt, so I'm gonna have to... But, we're fighting the Right King! Oni... I'm gonna kill the Right King. Alright, is that all of them? Alright, cool. Alright. Ah, thank you, Oni. Hope you have a good time. Oh, wait. I actually still gotta sneak stuff for this. Oh! Cool. You gauntlets. Alright, Titus, or whatever your name is. We did it. So beasties are dead, are they? Good work, nice adventurer. Save me the hassle of never mind. What was that? What? You're still asking about the how to beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy. Sure. The kind of veterans of only 10 score battles can rely upon. I want to teach you. I truly do. But unless you got to prove what it takes to be face that fat bastard, I ain't good condolences to tell you a damn thing. At the very least, yeah, you need to be capable of saying, say, Google? Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour mill here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't taking you to I ain't asking you to cut down one quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Anything, Rip, why don't you try heading due west and stand lookout, because the goblin comes calling, slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. God damn it, this hot guy. Fine, we'll fight a goddamn Gooble. Fucking goddamn Christ. Let me look around. He has to be here somewhere. There you are. Cool. Cool story. I'm not gonna give you a chance to attack. Alright, cool, we're done. Now will you tell me how to defeat Titan? Hey, you again? That Google that was harassing the mill is just dead? Don't think you had it in your adventure. Still, you like so you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm not sure if I should tell you our secrets. Oh my god, this motherfucker. This motherfucker. Oh, hang on before anything else. There we go. By the way, he used to basically have you do a lot more tasks and stuff like that too. So as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Cheetahs. Maybe if you slew to trash around, but you're in here drinking again. If you are, that goober had better been dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. And yeah, me working on it. Cleave the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend say if I asked him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me the truth. Was it him who slew the gobble, or was it you? Chief, what he's saying! It was me, Charkarim. I was the finest axeman to ever serve with the company heroes, the legendary mercenary who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drunken, sodded dream? The company heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-full idiot! Well, you see, Titus was what me and my lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of shit I've ever heard. Both of you, outside, will learn the truth of limbs and way. If you didn't slay that Gooble, you may be considered your contract revoked. Ain't nothing I can help you out with, you buddy. Until I get that fucking kill. Thank you. And now we do this the old limbs way. Alright, well you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged to be the Gooba Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? There's nothing alike. Ah, hell with it. Let the contest begin. Cool. Ah, I'm the best. Take this. My brother in Christ. You're just auto-attacking. Hey! Fuck you, I can do the same thing too. Bitch! Only killing is against the rule. Oh, no, you're not doing this. You're not doing this! You're not doing this, you motherfucker! You ain't cheating! You do things legit. I'm already almost done, buddy! Well, the hell's with this? My arms are bleeding! My arms are bleeding! And I won! Yeah, that's what you get for trying to cheat. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being the company heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest, I have. Save your blathering. God, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you. I swear, it's just, I kept getting turned away by all the folks I asked to work for, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was the Costa del Sol. There was this grizzled old marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was the captain of the company heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't so serious when I said I was one of them, but you went ahead and believed me, look, his name is Wasky, alright? Wasky! He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. It's only fair. Alright, cool, I got my information. That was a fun little side quest. Honestly, I love it when quests do that sort of thing. They don't call me a okay, and then he went straight back to drinking again. Oh, now we get to go to Costa this. God damn it. Alright, where do I go from here? Hang on. So, go to East Lenosha. Okay, we just go straight north. Okay, sweet. Yay! And now we get to go to one of the more favorable places that a lot of people like to go to. Welcome to Eastern Lenosha. Ah, secluded beach life here for everybody. I wish I had mount speed. I really wish I had the extra mount speed. When I could use the shortcut. But yes, welcome to Limsa Laminsa, a holiday provoked place for a lot of people. Wow, okay. We just attune to this real quick. Limsa Laminsa, Costa del Sol. This is a place where if you really want to have a nice little beach time, it was basically the place to be. Though, you should have been here about a couple of weeks ago because there used to have been a big old pirate ship right here for everybody. And already in your swimsuit. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? You must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending on us. Fancy yourself heroes then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge, as long as I labor for this well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has been bathed in the Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He's blessed with the power that protects him with the primal's influence. Thus, he was able to lay low to the Lord of Inferno. We know full well the risk, and we have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray, be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempted? Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company heroes fought and fell primals, but each victory was brought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst that we faced. We defeated him in the end, but he took some of our very best. Even if you possess the power that you claim, I have no reason to believe that you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives will be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa and the wrath of Titan. You're passionate, I'll give you that. You deserved better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Goricrum on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you get your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurance that you're more than common adventurers. I'll receive the security for the Master Geralt's estate. Perhaps you can demonstrate your ability by attending one of our... Ye gods, man! Have you not learned anything I have said? We have not the time to perform trivialist tasks. The enemy is at the gate. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike the conditions, then you're more welcome to find your own way to gore me. I do not remember those boots on Yashola. Though it pains me in a minute, I fear with no choice requires this man's attention. Yet much remains to be done, Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I'll use this time to see the remaining preparations. Leave the dirty work to others, alright, Harry? Very well. Pray do whatever the captain bids. However trifling, remember, the fate of Limsa Laminsa hangs in the balance. Can't we just get like a note from the captain? Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, what do you want me to do? Nix that. Master request is more demanding than you realize. Before I set you on a true test, I would like you to verify that you won't be such a waste of my time. And Nyx has been recently spotted at the prominent beach in the east, and you can imagine Master does not want slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, yada yada yada. I'm gonna go kill a monster. Alright, seems easy enough. Woo! I really wish I had played dead. I just jumped out with my motorcycle and I just landed face first in the water. Oh my god, so this is actually another thing. Back in the day, we couldn't be able to swim in Limsa or anything. We had to walk all the way around to get here. God, I just want to imagine just my character just like laying in the water face first and just dying right then and there. Here, have a fish. All right. Stay right there, Ray. I got this. Cool, giant toad. Fuck you. I am so sick of these giant toads doing that every fucking time. For those who don't know, these giant toads like to stick you, bring you close, and do it like a large stomp AoE. They are a pain in the ass. Cool. Alright, cool. We did it. Back in the water I go. I wish I could fly. I'm not going to stop my mount. The guy's right there. Oh yeah, I forgot sprint is a free action. Come on. Ah, well, you did deal with the Nyx. Yeah, here's some frog legs. Here, enjoy. Whoa, yay. Ooh, glamour. Yeah, we need you to take care of this one guy. Okay. Are you fucking kidding? Alright, going to Black Shroud, I guess. Wait, did I intone? Did I attune? Did I attune? Did I attune? Did I attune? Did I attune to the Aetherite? Did I attune to the Aetherite? Okay, I did. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry, chat. I'm already getting flashbacks like the times where I didn't attune to the Aetherites. Then I had to make all the trip back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Seat. Oh, God. Chariot's wheels, dangerous thing. Hey, Landreth. Greens to seek is an egg. Okay. Alright, what is my next step to fight Titan? The business between you, me, and the captain must remain secrets. See, I don't forget my time spending with the company of the slightest, traveling the world, meeting people, killing them. It was all in jolly good fun. As Gudanians are, by and large, we are an unforgettable lot. Death here being a rare exception. So now we have to get an egg. Alright, time to become Monster Hunter and grab an egg. Whew, man, I am burning up right now. Alright, well, let's go grab an egg. Woo! 360 no skip. They got him high enough level. You'll give me an egg, Albert Wesker. Where the heck is this egg? Is it down here? Where the hell's the egg? Oh, there it is. Nice egg. Hey, I want your egg. Can I have the egg? Can you stop doing stops, please? So many AoEs. Goodbye, turtle. I want your egg. Oh, damn it. I thought we'd be basically carrying it back like the carrying quest that we have to do a whole... Ow. Just a few more levels and then I'll unlock flight. Okay, we're here. Alright, sir, here's your egg. Do you think the stream Monster Hunter at some point? I don't know. Don't get me wrong, Monster Hunter seems like a very fun game, and I really want to try to do the Omega quest they have in there too, because I know it's going to be a lot of crazy shit. Oh, now we gotta go. Here we go to the Forgotten Springs. As I whole prefer Monster Hunter Rise over Monster Hunter Worlds. I've heard a lot of things like that too, though unfortunately I cannot play Monster Hunter Wilds on my PC. My PC is too outdated and old and stuff like that. I can't do all the fancy processing stuff like everybody else can. I would love to. don't get me wrong, I would love to play like some high-end like PC gaming and stuff like that too. But I gotta start saving up money for like a new computer and stuff like that too. Well, I've also been trying to look for myself a new job too. Streaming can only give me so much money. I'm gonna avoid these guys. I'm gonna die. Never mind. I am in danger. Mustard and rye is running easily on a potato. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about mustard and wilds. Yeah. It would be nice. But if I am going to play a Monster Hunter game, I do want to play wilds. Only for the... We'll deal with them later. We will deal with those guys later. If you know, you know. I think it's ported on the consoles. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll give Rise like another shot too. It's just... it's been a while since last played a Monster Hunter game. Bum bum. Dome. A tune. I like Monster Hunter Rise mainly because it has more vertigo. Oh, okay. That's the game. Okay. Yeah, I would love to give it a shot. Well, to be fair, I think I did give it a shot back on the Wii U version, I believe. Level 38. Oh, we got Sentinel, baby. You want to talk about one of Paladin's like best cooldowns? Sentinel is like the best cooldown you can have, especially this early game. Hell yeah, nice to have Sentinel back. Also, I'm probably going to start skipping some of the cutscenes and stuff like here, too. Mainly because it's all going to be the same thing. Hey, you're here. We want to test your measure. Go fight this guy. Oh, hey, you're here for this. Go grab some ingredients and stuff like that, too. Because that's basically what we're doing. We're just gathering ingredients. It was a Switch 1 exclusive. Okay, I know the one. Which I actually think I have an amiibo for that monster. It was like a weird purple monster, if I remember correctly. And I think it was actually one of the first Monster Hunter games that allows you to have like a rideable mount as well too with the dog, right? Sure, I'll put this here. Yep, okay, I know exactly which one that is. The Palamute, yeah. Which I did also have that amiibo too. Yo Ultima, how's it going? Hey Ultima, thank you for the raid. Hopefully you're doing pretty good. I'm gonna fight this lizard guy for you. Hopefully you guys had fun with the Sonic the Hedgehogs. I don't know why I popped Shelter on there. I don't know why. But it was very funny when it worked. Don't worry, it's still gonna be like the same mess when the full game launches too. I guarantee it. But I'm probably not going to buy it day one. Though, like I said, if you put my 14 character in it, then I'll be like, alright, cool. Which I do have my model, I could just give that to you. You gotta filter out the Switch 1 players. Oh, God. Wait, is the Switch 1... wait. Is that for the Switch 1? It's a crossplay yet. Oh my God! Why would they do that? No, the Sonic Cross Worlds. Oh boy. Why do they keep making games for this old consoles and stuff like that too? Like, okay. I'm gonna go on a tangent here, so you got to bear with me. Yeah, pretty much money in general. But no, quite literally, I really wish these companies would stop making games for the older consoles. I'm looking at the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One in general, because there are just so many backwards compatible games that just doesn't need to be there anymore. If they want to heavily produce like some of the more like future games and stuff like that too, because if I'm a consumer who wants to buy like more of the products and stuff like that, I at least want to. Thanks, Ray. But I feel like more inclined if the next game that I want to play is on a next generation system, I would be more inclined to buy a new. Oh my god, that hill's way too high. I would be more inclined to buy a new console than worry about like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this backwards compatible and that sort of thing. That was fine for like a couple of years ago, for like the first like 1 or 2 years. But I feel like it's like past that point where they should have basically realized like, we have really no exclusive games for our consoles right now, other than some like some first day like sort of consoles that came out and stuff like that too. Because nowadays it just feels like it's like, oh yeah, we gotta make sure that the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One is still alive. I'm like, no, you can just let it die now. Focus more all of your attention on the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. And like I said, I can understand releasing some games for the Switch 1, stuff like that. But I do know, like, here in about a year or two from now, Nintendo are just going to basically push out games of the Switch 2 and be like, alright, we're done with Switch 1 support. You gotta learn to we're into support somewhere. Even though it's like, oh yeah, we're just trying to save money for all the people who are trying to get in. I'm like, no, you're just kind of not helping people out and stuff. It's great that you're still kind of worrying about, like, the last generation and stuff like that, but they basically need to start moving on to the next generation and stuff like that too, because that's always how it's been. Not saying like it's affordable for everybody, but I'm just saying it's just something that everybody has to kind of go through. It's like buying a new car. Alright, cool, we're done here. Also, there's something in between. Oh. Again, not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying. Oh, there's a lot of people here. There are people here. I don't know who these people are. Like, you guys understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, here's your rum. Just give me some pants. Right! This dungeon's next! Oh my god, I forgot all about it. Alright, Grummet, it's time to go get me some cheese. It's time to go get some cheese, Grummet. Let me put some pants on. There we go. Let's go! For a moment there, I thought about to land it back in the water. I really wish I had the ability to fly. But before I go that way, I'm going to pay a little visits, because I think he's over here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I could have sworn there was some side quests here. Hey, Curious George. Sorry, every time I come here, I always gotta say hi to Curious George. Who's Curious George? Go do the warrior quest line. I guess I could probably talk about that, since I'm not going to be unlocking warrior or any other classes like that. But yeah, warrior is basically the other tank classes alongside with paladin and stuff. Their job is to basically do tank stuff alongside with the paladin. The warriors, they are more of like, oh, I can heal myself, I can do most damage and stuff like that too. They're basically the powerhouse of the classes and stuff like that. Not my preferred classes to play, mainly because I like more defense rather than more attack and stuff like that. Because you never know. That's a samurai. Hello, ferry skipper. Take me to the other side. Ah, yes. This area. Recently got the Storm Shadowbringer's relic done for Samurai. Ooh, nice. Oh, that was the Flaming Samurai Sword. Okay, I know exactly which sword that is. That's good. Alright, well, at least this part of the quest line is kind of shortened too, so we should be basically good to go to finish up this part. Yeah, because I literally just started skipping out on a bunch of stuff. They're chasing right after me. Bray Fox, my friend! How are you doing? It's been years. Psh. Tongue flaps and the waskets of reaching ears of Bray Fox. Uplanders come for tasty fresh gubby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Logstop. Flighty bees chase off gooby flock from homes. Gubby flock need goodly Uplanders give safely to Logstop with much hand-lending. Bray Fox's Logstop is now accessible. Oh boy. You want to join in, Ray? Sure. Okay. Let's go get some cheese, Gromit. God, already 2 back-to-back dungeons. You can really tell how quickly they basically started going faster with these dungeons as well too, because that only took us like half an hour compared to the hour and a half it took for us to get to fucking Hakatur's Manor. Oh boy. But I think it's like the last few stops before we do Titan. And then after Titan, we're probably going to call it a stream because my throat is starting to give out for me from talking. Also, my god, the HP differences between your class and mine is so different. I miss being level 100. I miss my play dead emote. I'll do that. Oh my gosh. AR pacing is really damn slow. It really was in the beginning, but now that we're basically past Hakatur's Manor and stuff like that, things are going to start speeding up a little bit too. Mainly because of 2 things. One, I'm going to be skipping like a bunch of like text and stuff like that because I could just give you a quick synopsis of it too, because I don't think it's really all that necessary to kind of read. I also have some funny lines like Mr. Titus back there. But don't worry, chat. We're going to be seeing a lot more of that guy later on down the road. Oh man, I should probably use the bathroom right now before. No, I should probably hold it until then, because this is one of the downsides of like waiting for Party Finder. If you want to go use the bathroom and stuff like that, you gotta wait until that party kind of fills up pretty quickly too, because you never know when that thing's gonna pop up and spawn too. Because you can probably go use the bathroom for a little bit, come right back, and you'd be like, all right, cool. Why was I dismissed from the party? Oh, right, because I wasn't there. So I might as well just hold it in just a little bit longer and just wait till then. Oh man, but other than that though, like, I could have sworn that this part of the quest was a little bit longer, because I would have thought we would have to go over here for a little bit, talk to some dude, get some information, unless it's like in the second part. Also, you know what? Since I got some time, I'm gonna go to that Aetherite real quick and get that taken care of. God, I hope I have enough time. God, I hope I have enough time. God, I hope I have enough time. You go. Alright, so now what's it going to be, chat? Is the queue going to pop first, or we're going to make it to like the, what's this place called again? Wineport. Which, if you like wine, this is the place you want to be at. Unless you play Hitman, then you don't want to be here. Hi, and welcome to Wineport, where you can get all of your luxuriously wine and stuff. Why am I fighting people? There you go. What do you give? Oh, this is how you unlock maps and stuff. We'll worry about that stuff later. In the meantime, chat, Here's where all the grapes are, and their luxurious, low poly efforts. Yeah, you guys thought that the fucking grapes were always like that? It's always been like that here in the Realm Reporting. Hey, see all those, like, or green grapes right there? Such good times. Not a lot of people knows about these grapes here. Maybe because I kind of just speed through all these sort of things. No, but whatever's basically talked about in Walker and stuff like that, they had to immediately fix it. But here, no, they're like, yep, we're still low poly grapes here. I still love them. Oh my god, Cube, please pop. Man, I don't remember this is taking so long. That guy's just doing a quest. I do know, like, the next dungeon, probably what I'm going to do is, I'm probably going to... Maintenance is coming up soon. Wait, what time is maintenance? Oh, maintenance ain't until, like, super late tonight, so we still got plenty of time. Yeah, because I'm about to say their maintenance doesn't start until, like, 2 o'clock at night. Huh? Oh, cool. Brayflex, let me in. Let me in. Wow, you can go really far out here. God, they really must have upped the limits for this sort of thing. Because you couldn't really climb up here. Wait. Come on, someone has to be doing their leveling roulettes right now. Please, just do it. You get spawning in right now. Fuck it, I'm gonna help these guys out. Cool. Watch, it's finally gonna spawn after all this, too. Yay, I did it. Dragon. Oh, I've been used it for like these like wait times and stuff like that. I usually am off like doing something else too. So, chat, how was your day? Nice weather, isn't it? Boy, just so much to do, so little time. I honestly forgot that today was like Labor Day, and I can't really do much of anything while I was out. Literally doing stuff. Oh my god, this wait time is so long. There has to be one other healer and one other DPS who's also doing leveling roulettes. Or everybody's doing them right now. I wish I could fly. It would make things a lot easier traveling around. There we go! You see, chat? The best way to basically get anything to pop is to kind of complain a whole lot. But welcome to Brave Flux's long halt stop. That's a Durgan. So I bet you're wondering why we're here. We're doing all this for cheese. Cheese, grommet. Oh yeah, we also have a stage here too, so this should be a lot easier. A cheese for everyone. Oh yeah, and I also forgot, now that we have like all of our skills and stuff like that too. Also, why the fuck are you over here? There's too many ads in this one area. Oh my god, this place sucks. I am just gonna say this right now. This dungeon is probably one of the worst dungeons out there too, because you have to go off the beaten path, talk to this guy first, he gives you a key, and then you have to walk the other way, so that way you can progress to the dungeon. I don't know why it's so open like this. These dungeons are crazy. That is the wrong button! I did not mean to... Rampart there. Fuck. Words are hard. I am losing brain power. I am turning off. Goodbye. But yeah, this place is still worse, and I don't know if they ever changed it. Because you always have to, like, do, like, 500 different other things, too. So I will say that the hard version of this dungeon is a lot better. And time for the first boss, which is a goddamn pelican. This boss fight sucks! I hate this boss fight mainly because of the fucking ads. It's so long, so annoying. Thank you for putting APOC on the thing. For Adel. I keep wanting to say APOC. That is a skill I've not seen in forever. I just stun you. Oh, good. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Yeah, and now we're starting to get to that point in the game where the HP pools are going to be a lot higher than normal. Also, my lord, dude, I have so much shield. You can stop now. I am not gonna take damage. I am not gonna take damage. Holy cow! Look at that shield bar I have. All right, cool. So you guys want to know something? You can just skip the enemy. Gonna go around here. Oh, why would you do that? We could have just skipped all the enemies and just went past our way. Like, all the enemies you see here are completely optional. Including the goblins who are just literally just like, oh no, we're dying and shit. I'm like, no, okay, we're just moving on. Yeah, we're just gonna go over here. Don't touch the monster. Don't worry about the monster. We're just gonna go over here. Yeah, don't worry about the stuff up there. That guy is dead anyway, so we're just gonna move on. Come on, come on, Chance. I have my stance on. I have my stance on. Alright, cool. And we're at the second boss already, without fighting a group of enemies. I'm not gonna worry about... I don't think Provoke does anything. Yeah, so I just gotta let that guy be. Because that guy is like following Brave Locks and stuff like that too. So I gotta make sure I have top aggro for that one. Otherwise he's gonna just take it off of me. Brave Fox, you're not gonna take my aggro! You're not gonna do this shit to me, buddy! This is my monster! You fuck off! Alright, well fuck that guy. Fine, you want aggro, you can keep it. By the way, I'm not this salty when it comes to aggro buffs and stuff like that. Because I don't think aggro will matter the slightest bit. Alright, cool. That's the second boss down. Alright, I want to see if this trick still works. Because you can skip a lot of shit. If you just scroll over here. God damn it! So again, back in the day, a lot of people would just kind of walk through everything. Okay, I guess we're going. Well, to be fair, like... Damn it. Okay, well... Shit. God damn it! You gotta go all the way back. Alright, put arms length back on. There you go, chat. And we're gonna probably just be safe, because fuck everything, I guess. Though, to be fair, this sage is giving me big shields, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I like the big shields. Oh, walk past these guys. Walk past these guys. God damn it! There is a way for you can skip all these ads and stuff like that and just walk straight to the end. Because back in the day, I would like constantly be skipping ads because I was just like, I'm gonna fight anything. Like, this dungeon can be done pretty quickly. Like, if I remember correctly, back before they basically kind of did like some major changes to this dungeon, you can literally skip a lot of the ads and just beat this dungeon within about like 10 to 15 minutes. But then again, we are overpowered and overgeared and stuff like that, so it's still the same amount of time. Like, it's crazy amount of shit that you can skip past in the earlier parts of Remember Born. Mainly because earlier Remember Born didn't require you to beat like all the monsters like the later dungeon does, because it puts like a wall there too. I gotcha. Shield Bob. Shield Bob. I heard a voice. Oh wait, it's the get you out of there. Alright, and then I think he is about to be dead. Yep, he's dead. Alright, we're done, chat. Ah! Dragon! And then out of nowhere, a fucking dragon showed up. Yeah, that's right. You run. What's that? You want to keep fighting? You little poison dragon bitch. All right, fuck you. And yeah, grumble, grumble, grumble. Also, my God, I have so much shield going on right now. Yeah, this is the one of the few dungeons that has more than 3 bosses. It is crazy. All right, this one you can't skip. Might as well just do big pulls while I'm at it. If this guy's giving me all these shields, I'm gonna just go ahead and make use of it. Alright, we'll turn them on this length, get everybody slowed down a bit. Then we'll add our Prizal too, so we do less damage. Oh yeah, these are big pulls. I miss these big pulls. I'm gonna put a Rampart on too. Just keep doing Total Eclipse. Woo! And cool. Yeah, this dungeon is a lot more faster than I remembered. Holy cow. Alright, chat, let's go get our cheese. But first, we found the dragon's home. God, I forgot how fast these boss transitions are. Cool, let's go. I always do a countdown, but where it's just dungeons like stuff like this, it doesn't take too long to get back into the fight. I don't have a cooldown reprisal. Oh, never mind. Dear God, the shield stage is just giving me. Holy cow. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Right! I forgot. This dungeon has like so many extra stuff in it. Now that you basically don't have like puddles like spawning everywhere, there's like Terragraph puddles nowadays too. Like this boss has been changed up quite a bit too. Not too much, but it basically allows you to see like, hey, this is where stuff is gonna explode, and this is where everything else is gonna happen. Oh my god, 0 damage. Holy cow. Let these explode first, and then we can move. And now we good. Whoa, I was about to do something stupid. Alright, cool. And that's Altair. Nope. Alright. Sweet! Pretty easy to do. Goodbye, dragon. And now the ear wiggles. Pretty easy for a first dungeon. Wow, everyone left. Anything good? What did I get? Oh, hey, Goobles. Give Guppy a lifting. By the way, if you just leave, you miss out on these little tech stuff. Oh, I got a gun! That's what it was. Well, chat, seems like I now own the gun. Oh, now I have to go back. Hit. Hit. The things we do for cheese. Hey, Bray Fox. Sorry to leave you to die a whole lot. Goodly Uplanders were thankful of Gooby Flock. A flighty beast was tricky foe, and Uplander outwitted the pains-making. Uplander has goody heads for fighty thinking. Brave Flex happy gives Tracy a fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. Oh, that's some cheese. And cheese is stinky winky gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby herbs. No party complete without gooby gouda. Brave Flex every say. Cool. We got cheese, grommet! Alright, we're going back to Coastal Soul. Have a free teleport. Oh boy. We got cheese, grommet. Wow, we're already almost to like the level 42. Holy cow. Yep, here, have some cheese. Unholy strand, it's just this definitely goblin cheese. This should be quite flavorful. By the way, the smellier the cheese is, the best the food is going to be. I guarantee it. That stuff is good. I'll just take some boots. Yeah, better equipment. What do you mean you forgot the what? God damn it. Thank God I got that teleport. Back to Wineport. Sorry, chat. We gotta get some wine. We gotta get some fine cheese. And we also gotta get the crackers and stuff. I don't know what rich people likes. Hello, sir. I would like your bottle of wine. Unless I'm mistaken. Can I have some wine, please? Can I just have some wine, please? Oh boy. It's one step after another. Right, I forgot this is the part where just basically Ted makes you like, oh, you want wine? Well, you're gonna have to work for it. Sir, can I have some wine? Okay. I guess we're gonna run over here. Please, sir, can I have some wine? Oh my god. I just want some wine, please. I'll buy it for like 200 gil. I just want to get shit-faced right now and just have some drinks on me. Please, chat. I just want to get shit-faced right now with some wine. Oh my god, where the hell is this guy? Sir, you better not be back here. What the hell? I'm right here. Oh, you have to be up there. I just want some wine and some alcohol. Please, I'll buy your squishy grapes. Alright, cool. That's it. I'm running over your grapes. Turn around. I'll talk with you. Hello, sir. Could I have some grapes? Okay. These are really, really just short quests. Holy cow. Don't worry, Ray. We're gonna get shit-faced here in a bit. Yeah, sure. Give me some strength potions. Give a man a drink. I want alcohol. And now we go down here. We go down here. We talk to this guy. We give him some alcohol, which we could have probably just taken for ourselves. Ha! So many extra snaps for this. Holy cow. This really is a Realm Reborn, I remembered. Excuse me, sir. Can I have some alcohol? No? Okay. Oh, right. Now we get to talk to this guy. And I remember correctly. This guy was a pain in the ass. Because he also, for some reason, raised the level cap and stuff like that. Where it'd be like, alright, cool. Come back to me when you're stronger and stuff. And he's basically an asshole. Could be ass. Little ass. There's no beer. God damn it. It's okay. We're not going for beer. We're going for true American wine. Or not American. Probably French wine. I just want some water at this point. Hello, sir. Here's some wine, I guess. Cool, I'm level 40 now. Wait, do I unlock something at level 40? Prominence, which is my other AoE ability, but we'll take care of that later. That wait. Okay, I guess I'll go kill some bugs for you, sir. Wow, we're 10 levels away, and then I'm basically level 50. Closest I can find is Dark Vinegar. Better than nothing. Here, give it to me. I'll drink it. Which is an ingredient. Well. Shit. Die, bugs. Die. Why do we gotta kill the bugs for this guy? He's a crazy guy in the forest. Oh, it's a down ship. Excuse me, Mr. Google, I need to kill these flies. It's very upsetting the man who's over there not even paying attention to this. Well, yeah, Lemonade is basically level 80 because it's so hard to make. Don't you know? eliminate all things. Well, here's the thing. Have you tried making lemonade? You gotta press down really hard to squeeze out all of those juices. And then you can be like, oh, sweet, sweet lemonade. And then you put too much sugar in it, and you're like, God damn it, I gotta remake this whole entire thing again. Alright, we did it. We killed all the flies. Don't worry, I killed the flies for you. Now can I please have some alcohol? Boy, finally we're getting ingredients for alcohol at least, so at least we're going somewhere. Alright, where's this alcohol at? Woo! Whoa, 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 get out of there. We're getting some wine. Which I don't remember wine being like in the rivers like these before. Or how do you make great wine? I guess you really got to make the palm coconuts, or basically the grapes, kind of soak in with like the stuff. Oh, thank God. Don't aggro, don't aggro, don't aggro, don't aggro. Fuck you! Piece of shit! Get the fuck out of here! I'm gonna stab you in the eyes. God damn it! Fuck off! Fuck off! That was some bullshit. Motherfucker was creeping all up on me the moment I fucking hit teleport. God damn it. Oh boy. Oh? Chat? Am I still streaming? Yeah, okay, I'm still streaming. I don't know why it said like disconnected there for a second. Yeah, here's your palm wine. Thank you, thank you. Can we finally be done? Yay. Oh, God damn it! God damn it! And now we have to go back to the fucking guy again! Oh, the back forth between all this sort of thing. It's such a great time. Such a great time. Oh boy. I love a rap report. A rap report is such a good time. Oh god, how I fucking remember. Like all these extra little bits, they basically actually make you go back and forth a whole lot. And these are big maps too. You're like, you gotta go all the way. All for some goddamn wine. Couldn't we just get some in the cellar and call it a day? No, no, no. We gotta have the special wine for the special people who wants to have some alcohol in their bodies. It makes sense. It makes total sense. Alright, sir. Just throws the fucking wine bottle at him. Here, have a leaf. Search for the people near the... Oh my gosh, there's so much more back and forth. Ah. Alright. Come here, Mr. Google. I'll fight you. God, I do not remember that being lasting for 5 seconds. Kicking the balls, I don't care. There we go. Alright, are we done? Do we have the alcohol we need? Oh yeah, master crafting books. I don't know what this crap... yeah, that's another thing I need to get. It's basically the master crafting books and stuff like that. Here, have a stick. I'm making me the wine. I'm skipping this cutscene. I'm so tired of this place. I'm sorry, chat. That'll be my one skip I'm gonna do because for some, this is all for one bottle of wine. Oh, all of that for wine. Don't drink and drive, kids. Hey, Ishtola, I'm back. Thank you. Here, have a bottle of wine. I'm 1547. Yes, that's how rare it is. A banquet? Hey, Ishtola, there's a Ooh. Look like you managed to see you've been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply such vitality for a banquet held in such a highest honor. And while all this while the Shadow Titan looms so strong, it beggars belief. I can only apply your sick side of whatever. Yeah, thank you, Yashtola. I just pass out the side. Yeah, the Yashtola, Sir the Cat. A thousand pardons for the extreme discovery. I was wholly unaware that your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never permit my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, we must have a sense of something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would see you running these links and bears of Eurasia for a banquet, did you? Spare him the mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Linky has no knowledge of your traditions. Perhaps you would be good to tell him to enlighten him. The fuck did I do all this for? Aye, that's fair is fair. No sense of hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by your brothers and sisters before the company of the heroes was disbanded. We each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputations, but by their deeds. Each man would have to judge with these would-be God-slayers to their own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second's thought. But he had proven himself worthy. We swore to him our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few are capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of helpless adventurers into the jaws of foes against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not to be one to be challenged lightly. We would be complicit in deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you designate the test Linky to such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assortment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that must be certain. He's willing to walk into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that will cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands. He had struck with precision and offered the opportunity himself. To many adventurers these days only go for fortune and glory. Linky, however, is kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no soldiers, loyal allies who will gladly fight his side. Psh. Willie Uplander is talented plans maker. Tricky's foe for the mighty Rockman. I will concur with my colleagues' acceptance. We 5 of the company heroes hereby judge you worthy of challenger. Cast down the Lords of Crags, Linky the Cat, and write a new chapter in history of Eorzea. Thank God! And I will. With the formations out of the way, let the festivities begin. Some of the dancers pour the wine. Eat, drink, and marry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Linky the Cat, Titan's Bane. I'll drink to that. All that work is finally paying off. Ah, company heroes. Hello, ma'am. Okay. Some food. Oh, I should probably turn up the audio a bit. Thank you, sir. Ooh. I don't know why. I just thought the camera will basically turn to him and he just starts eating like the Monster Hunter sort of feel. It was like me earlier today when I went to my favorite restaurant and got me some lunch to do. I love those little moments. Alright, let me turn up the audio just a smidge. Hello, sir. I don't want to talk to you ever again with the wine. Hello, sir. I like some cheese. Hello, sir. Can you stop looking at the women? Okay, sir. Yep, I shall do it all. Alright, your stall of the feast is done. Yo, you want some you want some bread? I got some bread. Banquet's much for the company is for you, whatever the claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but it's scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor. The battle with Titan has yet to begun. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak to him again. Yep. And now it's time to fight Titan. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. My mouth speed increased. As you wish. You must be eager to face the Titan. As promised, I shall show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha, and we'll meet you with Roy and another man who comes in this area. Yeah, blah, blah, alright. Two-Cat Bronze Lake, let's go! Oh, hiccup, hiccup, hiccup. Alright. What was that animation? Holy cow! Oh yeah, did I get any new gear? I did not, so we're so good. It's okay, I'm gonna whistle. Whistle. Oh, the side of my face itches. Hello, naked Lalafell. And now we gotta speak to Roy. Woo! Go up here, go up here. Wait, I think it's in this house? This guy. Oh god, this guy. Forgot all about this guy. Greetings, mate. Might be the one whose captain's been calling. I thought so. Pay attention, because I think I'll explain myself twice. Let's go! The Lord of Crags. Years ago, when we were weighing up on how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across the Beastman's Aetheryte, see? What are you looking for? Not familiar with them. He speaks of an amplified Aetheryte which has been claimed by a beast tribe. At least you wonder if there's no fundamental difference between such as the Aetherites that those you have used on countless occasions. Well, Sharian's last. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I planned on await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath our garment was such a brilliant labyrinth that no outsider has fully explored. However, for the company heroes, managed to navigate it in a mystery I have long pondered. Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't draft enough to try going to the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels, finding older ones with traps, or filling the older ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you got 100,000 rocks gnawing on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't even seem to have trouble finding their way around. And ain't that got us thinking. I mean, Ogar mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around the city with that big would be a a pain in the arse if you didn't have the Aetherite, wouldn't it? So, stood to reason that the kobolds must have had one, didn't it? Even if the authorized shores were in the depths of Gromor, you would have to need to attune yourself to them before you can identify their signatures with the life stream. Yes. Well, you see, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlene Broke to help us see. Deliver us right in Titan's bedchamber, did he? I didn't rightly know what he did, but I do remember him saying, if it weren't nothing a Charlene scholar worth a salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon is an absence of a known signature, and it might be possible the Aetherites in question happen to be. Ah, yes, but in order to guide a traveler to that beacon safely, a second party would require to. If it's possible in theory, yet I cannot be uncertain until I try. Plainly, all who depends on whether or not I'm worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass, and don't worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. We won't go into the zone runs until closer to the Aetherite. Ain't far. There's a few kobolds blocking the way. Not that you can handle, right? Alright. Titan's over here. And I'm gonna say, from here on out, Titan was only a little breadcrumb of how primals are basically going to be like that. They had to put an FF reference somewhere, and they put it right then there, so probably. But I will say, from here on out, all primals are going to be a fucking incredible fight to do. From here going forward, because Ifrit was a simple fire beast with some okay music and stuff like that. But this was part of the game I basically started to remember. And I basically started to feel very comfortable in this game. So this is the Aetherite the company heroes used to gain Titan Sanctuary. It's a probably else speculated. It's in the present state the Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purpose. I may, however, be able to use my own energy to amplify it. Alas, this task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you have to proceed without me, Winky. I must need to remain here to supplement my beacon's power, lest you deny your only path to escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom force stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it'd be a possibility that I might be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal and thereby join you. Ablate it, and until such time as I do, you'll be on your own. Now, let us see if I'm worth my salt. I have located the other beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate that as to what you'll find there, so sit not in your preparation. The navel is now accessible. But yes, going forward, these fights are going to be crazy. And like I said before, these fights that are going to be coming up, they are going to be a fucking kind of a how should I say this? They're going to be quite a spectacle for what's going to be coming up ahead. Because like I said, Titan is probably like one of the best like original content from A Rebel Born. Because in the original 1.0 game, there's only two primals that you basically fought. It was Ifrit and Garuda. We'll worry about Garuda later and stuff like that. But there was supposed to be a Titan fight in the game too. But that did not came to pass and stuff like that too. So unfortunately, yeah. Please don't kill the Gumble. Why'd you kill them? But yeah, I still remember getting to this part like for the first time. I was expecting kind of like another like boring fight with like another primal and stuff like that. But I will say that the fight with Titan is possibly one of the like, holy shit, things are gonna change now. Yeah, these fights are gonna get crazy and stuff like that too. So yeah, they're interrupting your drink shaking. Oh, you don't need to drink it, shake it around too much. Can you actually do this with like NPCs? You can do this fight with NPCs. Holy cow. Oh, right. I forgot the Titan cutscene is going to be pretty long, too. So you guys might want to get ready for that. Hey. I'm yawning too much. But I say probably after we get done with Titan, we're probably going to end the stream here. Because we got a lot of shit done today. We got 2 dungeons and a primal fight taken care of, too. Because we did Hakatet Manor, and we also did Brave Fox Long Stop. And things are probably going to kind of slow down a little bit. Or no. Slow, fast, kind of the medium range and stuff like that, too. So we're probably going to be seeing a increase of, like, productivity coming up ahead. Also, man, do I need to shave. Hello, Cobalt. Hey, you're not going to aggro me because I'm higher level than you. Don't do it. You don't need to fight everything. We must power on with the will to survive. Though after this, I'm trying to remember what's next. Because after Titan, I think we go back to the Waking Sands, and then... Oh god, I forgot. The fucking Sand Zone, too. But I heard that one got updated, too. But you can't, like, do the quick, easy way of getting past the things like that, too. Because... No, wait. That's 45. Or 40. Oh, I'm trying to remember the number of dungeons that we have to take care of next after this. Because I think after this one, I think it's the Sandy one. And then... Do you even go to Korthus after that? Or no, do you go to Korthus and then you go to the Sandy area? Oh, I forgot. Or I don't know. Oh, yeah. Come on, Yustola. You can make this thing go faster. See, someone's done all the quests. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they also introduced the updates for this sort of thing. Oh, my God. Wow, they really grow up. Oh yeah, that's that picture emote that's basically now permanent for everybody, right? Forgot about that. Hang on, let me just look at my tombstone. Yeah, there we go. It's all good. Here, let me just text somebody. Let me just read some stuff. We go on Blue Sky. Let me just fucking push my fucking armor gloves into my fucking phone as I'm trying to type. Okay. How the fuck did they start attacking me? I wasn't doing anything. I was just looking at fucking Blue Sky. Alright, back to the game. It's like I'm just playing, like, fucking gotcha games on my phone. They're just like, oh, you're playing gotcha! We're gonna go after you! Oh yeah, I also got fist bump and a bunch of other stuff, too. Oh my gosh. There has to be some people who are doing quest lines right now. Why aren't they popping up? Yep. Still waiting for that dude to pop. Oh, man. I'm kind of want to fix myself a sandwich after this. Maybe I can probably go use the bathroom again? Nah, I'm good. Come on. You can go ahead and pop now. There has to be one healer, one DPS who's willing to help us out. It's gonna happen, chat. I believe it. I believe. No, to be fair, I'm not surprised at like how long these actually take and stuff like that. Because usually most of the time, it takes like almost like half an hour to do. But I will say, basically doing like special quests in the later parts of the game, where I'm basically a melee DPS, the queue times are going to be a hell of a lot longer too. Oh my gosh, we're almost up to like 9 minutes waiting. Holy cow. I just want to fight Titan, please. Thank you. Alright, I don't have my other skills too. I'm just going to sit in this bush over here. Oh, wow, you can go back here. Come on, game. Let me fight Titan. Just let me go fight him 1v1. I would do it on sync, but I really don't want to do it on sync. I want to do the fights as they are. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 10 minutes. Oh boy. Come on. Let me in. I'm probably going to give it like another 5 more minutes. If we don't get like anybody else in 5 minutes, I'm probably just going to go with the NPCs. Well, to be fair, it should pop up any moment now. Should pop up any moment. God, it's like waiting for a test to basically come in. And you're like, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you'd be alright. There we go. And now let's do fight Titan. Look at Overwhelmed. Yes, an invader from above. He uses our aetherites against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespass, violate, defiled. Overdrells must leave. Overdrells must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate will be decided by the Lord Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brothers must be held accountable for breaking the covenant. You must face judgment. Then Limsa Laminsa and her oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, and oathbreakers. Oh, great father, Lord of Crag's Titan, we summon you! Oh, and meet Titan. The original FF14 player. Here he comes, Lord Crag's Titan has come! Overdra, art thou deep in the weeping? Thou vile, kind cover the blessed of the land, murder my children of scorn, all in some degree. Such sin is beyond pardon. But I am suffered defiance. Thou did bring down it for no. Goddesses Overdwelle, the mire spire sea of go unpunished. Upon thee I shall break trouble vengeance. And that's Titan, everybody. God, I love this fight. I'm gonna turn the music off for you guys, so you guys better enjoy. Sons of man, murder my children. I dodged a Rockbuster, holy cow! I shall grind thy heel beneath my immortal. I really mispronounced that, holy cow. One. Okay, only does a one. Ow, that hurts. Ah, landslides. I missed ya. Oh, for the hatred is unending, unyielding. Oh, I got you. And now here's the part where I'm being quiet. Man, you don't hear any of the song of this. Alright, and that was Titan. Oh, the Lord of Crag, great father has fallen. Fuck you, Titan! Ooh. Orange flavor. The flavor of earth. The crimes of the Overdellwers shall not be forgiven, not be forgotten. No, no, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense in our land. Cease your aggression or never live in pure peace. Until our dying breaths, we shall defy you, deny you, decry you, defy. Now these are the readings one will expect from Icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure this is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ralphin. My curiosity is something elegant put it. Would have been best to tighten in a blinking of an eye. Why, if truth be the legends, it should surely subject to the whole Eorzea given a little bit longer. Is it not so? It is. No greater single power has been conveyed, much less realized. What you say may be true, but while such devices may win the battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you've come, your work is far from done. And naught remain to mark his passing. While the Ascians are nothing if not elusive, it is of little wonder if they could cast such advanced teleportation magics at will. But they would choose to consort with the Empire? What common goal could they possibly share? Oh, she got that quick teleport. God damn it. I fear I might arrive too late, but it seems the matter was well in your hand. I have taken measures to ensure not to be pursued, yet I cannot say how long it will behold. Take your leave with the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow none. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetherite in Zelma's Run, and we'll rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Sounds good. God, the cutscene at the end lasted longer than the actual fight. God damn it, that fucking cutscene was so long. Alright, Titan's dead. Alright, back to Camp Bronze Lake. I'll say we'll do a couple of quests until I see the achievement pop up, and then we'll call it a stream. Hi, Yastroda. I'm relieved to see you well, but come, let's discuss our next step. Yastroda is keen to discuss your tag. The words have already reached the Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires a representative or an order. Alright, cool. I'll go ahead and tell the commander, and then we should be good. To Limsa! And then to the Aetherite. And then all the way back to Vesper Bay. Man, I am tired. Limsa, take me to the After Castle. Oh, thank God. Hello, Commander. We did it. Titan's dead. It's good to see you, Private the Cat. Word of your triumph have reached some while ago, but I am pleased to have personally confirmed it. First Ifrit, now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel like the lost warriors of late, less keenly, are there, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You really are a hero of heroes. I shall relay the message to the Admiral Fourth Wind. Please send my regards to Science Simondon. Till the next time, Private. No problem, team. Oh, hello. Linky Smephilia, Yastrola has informed me of your success. You've won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And that's what is most, both you and Yastrola emerged from Gora unscathed. Like Tataru and the others seem very glad they did the Titan's Fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. Yeah, you'll be waking. We'll be waiting at the Waking Sands. There's so much to discuss. Godspeed. Awesome. We really are coming to our own right now. It really is our adventure life. But I will say the next few steps after this is kind of a bit of a mystery to me now. Because it's been a while since the last actually have been to this part. Granted, there's going to be a number of things that's going to be happening. Nothing bad will happen. That's true. Huh? Hey, what's going on here? Screaming at her now. What do I want to know? You heard the commotion just now. What's going on? Guys? Oh. 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 I forgot all about this. There are garlands? Noxeria! This one is glad walking one is safe. What's going on?
We'll...
Oh, shit.
Thank heavens he is safe. Louis Soir, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions. There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No! My friend!
No!
Wow. Voice acting.
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once.
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Walking one Mephilia asked this one too. In case Walking One returned it, this one has to say, at church in Eastern Thanlin, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Mephilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Damn. You gotta love it when the story starts getting a little bit better after certain events. Honestly, after that one, I honestly just start saying, like, what is this gonna go towards? What's gonna happen? But killing all the friends that we just made along our way and just be like, just take everybody, just take everyone and take them out. Oh boy. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who endured great suffering. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything at all, you only need to ask. Curse my enemies, Father. Cast down upon divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father. I do not know what to do. The wild roses. Let's see. You may speak freely here. We're all friends of the Scions. How could this happen? Are you certain that Mephilia was among those taken by the Guardians? Yeah. Let us pray no farther harm comes to them. You may stay here as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend in Aphilias. I have known her since she was a child. Well, I do recall the day of our first meeting. I swore to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the same self-sacrifice service to her brother and his sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you do not need to hesitate to ask. Marquise, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father. Ha! If you require assistance, pray speak to Marquise. He's a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain, Marquise is a bit of a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll on his mind. Had we not taken him into to our care, he would surely have perished out in the desert. Marquise, I want you to look after Linky. Do you understand? Yes, Father. You look familiar. He looks very familiar. But, I guess with that, the Scion's gone missing. We basically ran away to a self-shelter here. Nothing else we can do right now until next time. Woo! The story is starting to get a little bit better now. But I think with that all together, we should probably call it a stream. Even though it seems like a bit of a cliffhanger, I think this is actually a great stopping point. Nope. Just to let you know, I got performances turned off, so I'll turn it on. But I guess with that, I'd say let's go ahead and call it a stream. This has been a beefy stream since the last time I did a 14 stream. Though I'm probably not going to stream this game until probably next Monday, because tomorrow I got some stuff I got to take care of too. And plus, I at least want to divvy out some other stuff for some other streams I'm going to do. But I thank you guys for joining the stream. I know this has been kind of like a lengthy stream for such a long time, but till then, you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys tomorrow for whatever I stream. But until then, see you guys later.